Hi there, students. Bureaucracy. A countable noun and an uncountable noun. A bureaucrat, a person. Bureaucratic, the adjective, and even an adverb, bureaucratically. Okay, let's see. A bureaucracy is an administrative system for a large organization or for a country. Yeah. Bureaucracy tends to make it more difficult to do business. Bureaucracy are all these forms you have to fill in. Yeah, all these licenses you need to apply for. Yeah, so a bureaucratic system. Yeah, it's a system to control or to manage a company, a country, an organization. Yeah, and it has a large number of people doing this, and they are supposed to follow the rules carefully. So dealing with bureaucracy can be a problem. Yeah, if you want to get money from the government, you're going to have to deal with all sorts of bureaucracy. I think bureaucracy makes life more difficult, and I think one of the major problems for a bureaucrat is, must they follow the rules exactly, or is there any wiggle room? Is there any room to move? Because sometimes the rules set down, either they just don't make sense, they're just ridiculous, or they're not properly written so that impossible situations arrive. And I think this is one of the key problems for a bureaucrat or for bureaucracy. Should they be free to decide what to do in each situation, or should they have to follow the rules and be answerable to their bosses? And I think that's the leeway that a bureaucrat has is one of the biggest problems to be resolved with bureaucracy. I think a good bureaucracy has a lot of leeway because there are always special circumstances. Each situation is different, and I think should be evaluated equally. I think another thing about bureaucracy, when people say bureaucratic bureaucracy, it gives the idea of somebody who follows the rules exactly. It's more than their job's worth to do anything different. It has the idea that bureaucrats are lazy, they're inefficient, and they only do what they're told to do. And I think the word bureaucracy or bureaucrat normally has a very negative feeling to it. Yeah, it's got particularly, it can has the connotation of laziness, and many people for this reason prefer the word a manager, a civil servant, a public servant, a public official, something like that, rather than a bureaucrat, because it's a very negative thing. Yeah, so I think in many countries bureaucracy is killing business. Let's see. The bureaucracy and an administration that is set up in bureaus. Each bureau is a department. Yeah, and the people in the bureaucracy, particularly in the public sector, these are not people who are elected. So if a new government comes into power, they need to deal with the bureaucracy, and very often the bureaucracy has a lot of power to help or hinder a politician. Yeah, so the government has promised to reorganize the bureaucracy. Yeah, there will be less bureaucratic steps that one has to follow to do anything. He's a mid-level manager in a corporate bureaucracy. Things could get bogged down in bureaucracy. Yeah, just you can't get things to go forward. You have to get all your licenses and things like that. So, what about formality? I think I'm going to give this a 6 in formality, but you could use it anywhere. It's on the formal side. And then as to origin, it comes from French, bureaucratie, which was first used by Jean-Claude Méry, Vincent du Gournay, sorry, and it comes from the word bureau, an office, yeah, because bureau is an office in French, which comes itself from late Latin burra, meaning wool or fluff or coarse fabric, which itself comes from ancient Greek beberion, a shabby, bad quality garment. So, bureaucracy, governed by different departments. This is part of organizational theory. You have a hierarchy of authority. Okay, so enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon. Bye for now. A bureaucratic bureaucrat in a bureaucracy acts bureaucratically.